Okay, so when I told you this one, so in tetrahedral voids, these are diagonally opposite atoms in a cube, and this red one is the void. Okay, so we did a lot of calculations here and there. Okay, so this is the void. So this atom, this yellow color, you can see this one uh, corner and then opposite one. Okay, so center of this yellow sphere is lying at this corner, then diagonally opposite is this one, then diagonally opposite is this one. So adjacent corner do not have any atoms in the tetrahedral void. Got it, everybody? Now here you can see 8 parts of this cube. Got it? Now you see these this part you can see. So this black color, this red color, this red color, this black color. So these three are the face center atom, and this is the black color corner atom. Now they are present at the alternate corner of the cube. The smaller one, not the FCC. The smaller cube inside the FCC, the 1/8 part of this one. So they are present at the alternate corner. So here at the center of the 1/8 cube, this is the center of the 1/8 cube. So this is the void. Okay, this is the void. So which type of void it is? Which type of void it is? This blue dot. Ansh, which type of void it is? Are people are here or not? Tetrahedral void, isn't it? It is tetrahedral void. Everybody is getting Aparajita, Harsh? Because Aparajita, Harsh, that who is Tanuj. So because they are present at the alternate corners of the smaller cube, the orange one, so the void which will come here will be the tetrahedral void. Okay. Are you getting my point? Now, if I take another one, suppose I am making similar cube here. This cube. Okay, this is another cube. Now here also the same situation will arise. This is face center, this is face center, this is face center, and this one is the black one that is on the corner. So these two are diagonally opposite, these two are diagonally opposite, these two are diagonally opposite, these two are diagonally. So all are diagonally opposite. So the void which will come here, okay, at the center of this will be this one. It is your tetrahedral void here also. So that is also tetrahedral void. Okay, everybody getting this? Everybody getting this? Yes or no? No. Tanuj? Okay. So in FCC, okay, I have made only 2 cubes, but you can, see every. So in FCC, each 1/8 of cube, sorry, each 1/8 of cube has tetrahedral void. Has tetrahedral void. Okay. So there are 8 tetrahedral voids. Eight tetrahedral voids. Okay. In FCC. Okay. And they are 100% inside the cube. They are 100% inside the cube. Okay, there is no contribution to other FCC unit cell. 100% inside the cube or unit cell. So there are 8 tetrahedral voids. Okay, this one. Now let's see another calculation which is required. Okay, this. Now if you see, this is also tetrahedral void, because 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, this cube, if I take this cube, okay, this cube if I take, so then it is again a tetrahedral void. Okay. Now if the edge length is A, suppose, okay, edge length I am taking as A edge length, okay, this one. Now you see this. Now what is the distance from this point to this point? What is the distance? It is A by 4. Yes or no? It is A by 4. Then from here to here it is A by 4. And the distance between the two tetrahedral void is what? A by 2. Okay, because it is the 4 equal distance. So here I am taking. So these are the 4 equal distances. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So A by 4, A by 4, A by 4. Okay, so here it is A by 4 plus A by 4. So that is your A by 2. Okay. So two nearest tetrahedral voids have A by 2 distance between them. Okay, A by 2, that you can see. Okay, so that you can say like this. Now suppose this is your, this I am taking as x, y, z axis, and I have to give the coordinate of this one. Okay, coordinate on x, y, z position for this one. If I have to give, what are the coordinates of x, y, and z position? It is A by 4 on the x axis. Suppose this is your x. Okay, so that is your A by 4 here. Okay, suppose this is the 0 point. Okay, so that is your x. A by 4 on this position and A by 4 on this position, A by 4 on this position. So coordinate also we can write. Okay, one of the coordinates. So one of the coordinates, rest other coordinates you can select from your calculation. So one of the coordinates is x by 4, z by 4 and y by 4. Okay, suppose this is total is A in the x direction, y and z is n. So you can ask they can ask you the coordinates. Okay. But coordinates are, they are specifically for advanced stage only, not for the main. Okay. So this is your tetrahedral voids. Understood that one? So where they are present on 3D structure, that you have to see on 3D structure where they are present. If you know the 3D structure, then you can do. So how many tetrahedral voids are present? 8 tetrahedral voids. Now coming on to this, let's make the octahedral voids. Okay, octahedral one I told you, which is this one. Okay, so here you can see the octahedral void. Okay, at the center of the cube. Okay, everybody can see that it is at the center. Full screen. So it is at the center. Okay, sorry, that is one of the octahedral voids. Okay, there are other octahedral voids which are present on the edges also. So let's consider that. So let's take, so octahedral voids are present at, okay, one position is center of cube, second position is all the edge center of cube, center of the cube. Okay, center of cube means at the exact center. Okay, edge center, how many edges are there? 12. Okay, now let's make this one and understand this. Yes. Yeah. It will depict the void space in FCC. No. BCC is different thing. Ah, corner and at the center. Yes. No, at in FCC there is no atom at the center, but in BCC there is atom on the center. Center of the face, yes. Center atom in the BCC, yes, it will depict the void space in that. Yes, it will. Definitely, it will give the void space. Okay. Okay, so octahedral void is very simple, but the thing I want to tell you. Okay, so I'm taking two FCC unit cells here. taking two FCC unit cells. Okay, because I need two. Okay, so edge. Okay, it should be, no, I should make it here only. Should be, it should not be here. I should make it here, somewhere here. Yes. Okay, so there are two FCC, this one. Okay, so let's make the corner. Okay, so these are the corner atoms. These are the corner one. Okay. So octahedral, I told you that there are four atoms in one plane, then above and below the plane there are two atoms. Okay, this one. So this is your phase center. And this is the phase center. Okay, this one. Then again here we have phase center. Okay, this is, so these are the two cubes. Now, what we just saw in the octahedral void, this is okay. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and one above and below. So let's above the plane. So let's take the square one above and below the plane. Now here in this one, so these are the four atoms. First I have to erase it. So these are the four atoms which are there. So they are making one plane. Okay. And then these two are here. Okay, above and below the plane. So here we have the void. Okay, here we have the void. So that is your octahedral void. So one octahedral void which is present at the center that we just saw there. So that is your void space. Okay, but remember you have to see it in the form of layers. Okay, so there is one layer like this, three atoms representing one layer, these three, and another layer is like this. So these three. So here this one is your octahedral void. Okay. This one is your octahedral void. So it is at the center. Now second one is present where? Where second one is present? At the edges of the cube. So let's take this one. Okay. Now you can see these uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The octahedral void is present here, over here. Okay. So I have to make one more. Okay. So that will be. Okay. So these are the three which are present. Okay. So one face center and then to make another face center. Okay. Mm. You can see here. Okay, so I'm joining these. Let's take the green one. So I'm joining these four over here. Okay, and above and below, it is like this. So here we have, okay, this one layer. We have this one layer of atoms. Okay, these three, and another one is this one. Okay, this. So on the edge also, that is your octahedral void which is present. So octahedral void, that is at the center. It is at the center. Okay, and this octahedral void is on the edge. Yeah. The edge is shared between the this one cube and this another cube. Okay. Now in tetrahedral void there is no problem because they are 100% inside the cube. 100% inside the cube. Okay. So at this position, this is octahedral void. At this position. Okay. So I'm not making both the voids in the same cube because it looks very ugly. No, won't understand anything. So octahedral void is on the edge. Now edge is shared between four cubes. Okay, I have made only two. So edge is shared between the four cubes. Okay, like this. I am not making this one. So there can be another cube like this. Okay, edge is shared between the four cubes. Just okay, not good to make that one. Okay, here I can make. So this edge is shared between the four cubes. Okay, this you can understand this one. So one cube will be like this. Okay. So edge is shared between the four cubes. So octahedral void which is on the edge is shared between the four cubes. So octahedral void on the edge, sorry. Octahedral void on the edge is shared between four cubes. Four cubes. Okay. Now total octahedral voids are voids. Okay, so there are one at the center, plus there are 12 edges in the cube, and each has 1 by 4 contribution inside the cube because it is shared between four cubes. So each has 1 by 4 contribution at the center, and this is at the edge. So how many are there? 4. Total octahedral voids are 4. Everybody getting this? Okay, there are other calculations, but I will not burden you today. Okay. So everybody understood the position. Coordinates you can do x, y, z axis, so you can calculate the coordinate. Okay, it is at the center, so no problem. At the edge, you have to see. Okay. This is the one. No. This is complete FCC. One complete FCC, one complete FCC here. Okay. So each, I made only one edge void. So there are 12 edges, so there will be 12 like this. If I make 12, it looks ugly, It looks like this. So that is the problem. So here. So that's why it is 12. These are the 12 ones. It is just to show you how they are at the center. Eight cubes. Why are you taking 8 cubes? Only one FCC unit you have to take. Here, one FCC is divided into 8 equal parts. This is one FCC, not 8 cubes. Okay, that's your one FCC. Because I have to show you that each FCC 1/8 of the cube has tetrahedral void, not the 8 FCC. Okay, so here I took only one FCC here and one means two FCC I took to show you where are the voids present. Okay, any other doubts you can ask. No, in a FCC unit cell, let's summarize it like this. In a FCC unit cell, there are 8 tetrahedral voids. 8 tetrahedral voids plus 4 octahedral voids. Okay, I told you that earlier also. So there are 8 tetrahedral voids in FCC. Yeah, I should write one FCC. One FCC. And they are 100% inside the cube. Okay. And total octahedral voids are 4 inside the one FCC. One at the center, and because at the edge the contribution is only 1/4 inside one cube. Inside one cube the contribution is 1/4. So it is 1/4, 1/4, 1/4 at each edges. So it becomes 3. So 3 plus 1, 4. So in total 1/4 of the void is lying inside one FCC unit cell. Okay. So these are the 12 voids, 8 tetrahedral and 4 octahedral. That I wanted to convey. Any other doubt? Okay, then we will do all the calculations of distance and the neighboring distance, neighboring unit cell and all that. Okay. So that is for today.